think he broke the play, and the quarterback just tried to sneak it in. Power on power, and the defense won it again.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose it.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the one on fourth down. Saying to throw for it on fourth. Looking for the score. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the wildcat there. They'll turn to the wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Lacey. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Back has it. Got enough for the first. Oh, a lot of space. He's inside the 40. At the 20. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with a play we won't soon forget, the 95-yard run for the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Running inside, it's Jackson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Zayn fires to the wideout. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the move, it's Jackson. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. They'll throw it from the red zone. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end. Wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Here's Sayin to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Buckeye! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Alexander. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. On the run, it's Lacey. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Rebels want to move quickly. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete to the left. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
This is a guy that gets stronger and stronger as the game goes on. After that last run, he's already now got 100 yards rushing.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Lacey. Oh, it's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
To the air on 2nd down. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. He wants to change this route. Runs through a tackle. Gets it headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Throwing, say it. Pressure coming. And down he goes.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio State. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Yeah, if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got the back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. The snap sets up to throw. Gets it out fast. Breaks into the open. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10.
Ready. Move. 8-14 choice. 8-14. Hut.
Now the play fake. Under fire. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Love the competitive nature by the defender on that play. That's just a 50-50 ball, and that defender swatted it away.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
2-14 close. 2-14 close.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's open on the right. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
He's loose. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And they tacked on the extra point. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Say it. He'll take the deep shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And the Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Here's Julian saying to throw. Floating away. He throws one to the left. Pulls in the deep ball. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jackson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air, it's Sayed. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Lined up in the gun on third down. Sayed got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Into the the end zone for 6. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Coming out with it, it's Alexander. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, going to the air. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. And they've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Alexander. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Lacey. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they were ready for the pass, and you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They have it once again in spectacular field position, cashed in the last time, and even better this time around. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a third down play. Sayin from the gun on third down. Fires left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Alexander. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Here comes the heat. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. The 40. Inside the 30. The 10. And he scores. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. And he takes this from inside the 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Looking for an open area to his left. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sayin. Here's a heat. And and he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on second down. Got to do a better job.
From the gun on third down, say it. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. They go right back to it. There's a crease. To the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. The Buckeyes with an answer.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll bring it out. It's Alexander. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The offense changing the play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Looking down the middle. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down.
We're late in the game now. You've got the lead. You want to run the football. If you can generate a few first downs running the ball now, you can take these seconds and bleed them right off the clock to win.
Here's Sayin to throw. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Into the end zone for 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This offense has it with really good field position. Throwing, say it. Here's the pressure. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And it's been fun to watch this QB execute today because he's shown you a little bit of everything. He's shown you the fastball. He's shown you the changeup, the ability to throw to all parts of the field. And he's still taking shots. Even after having 4 touchdowns, you can tell they feel confident in him. He's confident, and he's still throwing the football down the field.
Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Working that left side. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. After this, it'll be a wrap. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Coming into this one,